Bayern Munich just welcomed Chelsea back to the UCL in what was a classic. And honestly, I really enjoyed that game. Now, I really want to start off this video just by giving a round of applause, first of all, to none other than Michael Olise. That guy is a baller. That brother had cucurella, not eating paellas. That brother had him on skates, bro. He was immense today. So I honestly think that the best way to start the video was by giving him a shout out. The other player that I want to give a shout out to is, again, from Bayern. Another one that, bro, he's just, in my opinion, he's the best in the world in his position. That's none other than Harry Kane himself. Like, what a gunsman, bro. Like, this guy, his finishing is elite. This guy has perfected any form of finishing. But I don't want to get into specifics just with those two players. So let's start off with Bayern. I've been saying this for a time. I think Bayern is heavily underrated by a few people, and honestly, they just proved it today, in my opinion. Kompany has been getting some slack ever since he was appointed, and I think the main reason was just because of what he ended up doing at Burnley, right? They eventually went down, unfortunately. But the thing with Kompany, in my opinion, was always like you could see the patterns of play that he had. The only thing is, there's a big difference between having Burnley level players and then having Bayern level players, right? There's certain managers like him, for example, that you need a certain caliber of players for them to actually go out there and perform the ideas that you have in your head, like the systems that you want to play out, right? So I think Kompany is one of those cases, and I had my doubts about him when he first joined Bayern, but I think he's been doing a good job, low key. And honestly, like when you look at even the transfer market that they had, the board didn't even back him, bro. Like the amount of people that this guy had on his list, and the board were like, nah, we ain't getting you option A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I forgot the alphabet, not even Z, bro. We're going dumpster diving, bro. We ain't getting you the top options. You want Nico Williams? Nah. They were linked to Leao. You want Rodrigo? Nah. You want Voltemade? Nah. You want Verts? Nah, bro. We'll get you a measly Luis Diaz. But honestly, Luis Diaz as well. That's another one. Like the main thing for me, the main issue for that transfer was the price tag on it. I think like for someone I think he's about to turn 30, that fee is ridiculous, honestly. But that's not to say that he started his career in Munich to perfection at this point. Like he's been having very solid games. Had a decent game today as well. Bayern overall, they really play some very entertaining footy, in my opinion. And I personally have them like, I don't know if a lot of people think this way, but I personally have them in my top 5 in terms of like favorites to win the UCL. Now, some people might say, obviously, Bayern is always like a front runner to win the UCL, but not necessarily, in my opinion. Like last season, I don't think a lot of people, for example, the way that the season panned out, I don't think a lot of people would have had Bayern in their top 5. The thing with Bayern is they're missing some integral players for them as well. Like Davies has been out for how long now? Musiala picked up the injury in the Club World Cup, and he's gonna be returning until December. But like, they're performing. Their attack is lethal. I don't know if it's just me, but recently, even like Upamecano, bro, like that brother's lost a little bit of like the bozo gene that he had. I don't know what Kompany fed that man, or Kompany probably switched minds with that brother, and it's Kompany playing now, and Upamecano's coaching him on the bench. I have no idea, bro. But like Upamecano has been playing very, very well the past few months, I would say, honestly. It's becoming a trend. At this point, he's probably their best CB. I think their pressing was spot on. Sometimes maybe it was a little bit too, I wouldn't say aggressive, but at certain points, like the forward line was pressing right, but then kind of the way that they pushed with the CBs seemed as if it wasn't always like incoherent, right, at the same time, and that can be a little bit risky at the end of the day, because maybe Chelsea didn't take the most advantage of it, but other teams with more attacking power probably would be able to take advantage of that miscohesion in the back line. It was a top-notch game, and overall I think Bayern leaves with a lot of positives. Now, from Chelsea's point of view, a very good team. Club World Cup champions, okay? Chelsea fans will always remind you of that. Every time that they lose a game nowadays, they will be, they have that card, like, that locked in, bro. It was a decent game for them. A little bit underwhelming, in my opinion. The only one that can leave out of the Allianzarena with their head held high is probably Cole Palmer, in my opinion. Everyone else was like, maybe joaopedro to an extent as well, but everyone else, like, I felt like they weren't up to par. But what I will say is, though, this game honestly shows you kind of the levels of certain players on that Chelsea team, right? Like this game showed you who's like UCL level, who can go about it with the big boys, and who's like a decent level player, right? So Chelsea kind of like shot themselves in the foot as well. Like all of the Bayern goals were errors that could have been easily avoided, honestly. Like the first goal, it's an own goal. Unlucky a little bit at the end of the day. And then you had Caicedo conceding the penalty. A little bit of a reckless challenge, in my opinion. Like, that's the thing with Caicedo, bro. Like, he's a very, very good tackler. But I do think that sometimes it's that South American gene in him where he's kind of reckless. And today, that showed, honestly, at the end of the day. And then the third goal is obviously just Malo Gusto with an atrocious, I don't even know what he was trying to pass. I don't even know if he was trying to pass back to the goalie, or I have no idea what he did, but straight to Harry Kane. And the last person that you want to literally assist at that point is Harry Kane, bro. Like, the low driven curlers that he does is just so precise, man. Like, he's the best at it. If it wasn't already clear, they need some center back depth. Like, no offense to Tosin and Chalobah, decent players. Not the biggest fan of them personally. I thought they were like mediocre level players, even though some people I know, like some Chelsea fans, like love Chalobah. It's a nice story at the end of the day, you know, like he's from your academy, went on loan, whatnot, came back, and he's been playing okay. He's been playing solid. Not okay, solid. I'll give him that. But still though, I don't think he's the caliber that Chelsea strives for, right? I don't think he's Champions League level. So I will continue to say, like, in my opinion, Chelsea didn't have like a great summer or anything like that. Like, bar joaopedro, who else was someone that actually like came in and is going to be like a game changer for them? Garnacho? Hell no. You guys know my thoughts on Garnacho. That brother is mediocre, you know? Gittins, I like him, but he's not going to be doing it right now. He has potential, but it's not going to be right now, right? Delap, again, not. You already have joaopedro that you got in, and I don't think that the level is going to be anything of Champions League as of right now for Delap. And who else was it? Hato I really like, bro. I don't even know why he's not starting Hato. I would have Hato as a CB, me personally, bro. Instead of Colwill that's injured right now, I would put in Hato in there because I really like him. I don't know, like, they have players that, you know, that they can probably sell on for an outstanding fee down the line in a couple of years or something like that, but they don't have anything right now. Like, even Pedro Neto, bro, like, he's supposed to be like the experienced winger on that team, right? And he didn't really do anything for them today, even though I do like Pedro. But that's the thing with Chelsea, man. I just remembered, what the hell? I'm tired of this Reece James midfielder experiment or whatever the hell Maresca's doing, man. Like, put him at right back, bro. Just put him at right back. Like, he's the best right back in the world, in my opinion, when fit. And he's been fit for a while now. And, like, this is a big game, bro. Like, if you're not going to have him in his preferred position in right back, then when are you going to have him, bro? There's no need for you to have him as a CDM next to Caicedo, and then Enzo's a little bit more up top or whatever. Enzo was a ghost today as well, bro. Like, yo, like, I need that midfielder performance, man. I don't need just, like, a goal here and there when you're already winning 5-0 or some shit like that to West Ham or whatever. Did he even score then? I don't remember. Enzo was underwhelming on both Enzos. Maresca and Fernandes were both underwhelming in my opinion. But yeah, man, like, Chelsea, I don't know. They got to sort themselves out a little bit. I don't think they will go that far into the UCL just because with Colwill gone, out injured, unless they do some business in January. I mean, it is Chelsea. You never know. They could go and splash another 100 million in January. I don't think that's going to be enough for them, honestly, at the end of the day. I saw on Twitter a bunch of Chelsea fans saying, oh, yo, if we catch this Barca high line, we're going to feast. Brother, you just got slapped up 3-1 by the team that we slapped up 4-1 last season, bro. Like, don't come here. Even the videos of the players before the UCL draw, they were like, oh, yo, give me Barcelona. Now, I don't know if those brothers saw that the Camp Nou might be renovated on time and they're like, yo, we want to do some sightseeing. But if it's to come and play against us because of the high line, you guys are getting rinsed. Like, that's completely obvious. If you guys come out and you play the way that you did today against Barcelona, you first of all, you're lucky you didn't concede 4 or 5 today. If you do that against Barca, you're conceding 5. Easy, bro. Easy. 5. You're holding a 5-finger discount, Chelsea mans. But that being said, you know, whoever doubted the format last year, maybe that wasn't enough. But honestly, it's only the game day 2. And, like, we've had some incredible games. And yeah, this new format is it. This new format is chef's kiss. I had my doubts a little bit in the beginning, but seeing these caliber of teams playing each other so early on it's what we want as fans at the end of the day. But yeah, overall, those are my thoughts for Bayern versus Chelsea, the game today. Like I said, I really enjoyed it. I'm probably going to be doing more videos like this down the line, certain game reactions. I'm for sure going to do them for most, if not all, Barca games, but this sport is my drug. I'm addicted to it. So I watch as many games as I can. At the end of the day, you know, pay expensive services for it. Unfortunately, we don't stream like that. We wanna have everything updated, you know, don't want to lag or anything like that. So I will be commenting as much as I can and doing match reviews as much as I can here. I hope you guys appreciate them. And you know, it's gonna be interesting because at that point you can have like different fans hopefully join the channel, like, subscribe, don't forget to do that. And yeah, just build a community where everyone could talk. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if I was too harsh on Chelsea. Let me know if I was glazing Bayern too much. But those are my thoughts. That is my first match review of the new season. And tomorrow we have the main event. We have my boys, Barcelona against Newcastle. I'm really, really excited for that game. For sure gonna do a match review on that. And yeah, the UCL is back, honestly, and more to come. Really love it. If you guys like this content, let me know. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to grow the channel. Appreciate you guys. Until then, take it easy.